3 pennies just sold for $800,000 and over 16 million for all of the pennies in the entire set. And the wild part is, it wasn't just about the coins. The last set came with something that turned this from a penny set into a museum level artifact. I'm going to explain exactly why set number 1 and set number 232 ended up in completely different price universes. Essentially, Stax Bowers auctioned 232 Omega Privy Mark 2025 Lincoln Cent 3-coin sets. One set for each year of cent production, going all the way back to 1793. Every set included 3 coins, a Philadelphia cent, a Denver cent, and the first official ever 24-karat gold Lincoln cent, which you can see right here. All carrying the Omega Privy Mark to signify the end of circulating cent production. That Privy Mark is located right below Liberty here. Most people see the headlines and assume every set went crazy. That's not what happened. Most of the sets sold between 48,000 and 180,000, which is already record-breaking for modern Lincoln cent coins. But 2 sets completely rewrote the story. Set number 1, which is what you see here, and set number 232, which is right here. Now you can see that these also included canceled dies, which is a really cool feature. They put these X's through them, that way no one can reproduce the coins. So set number 1 sold for $200,000. That's the first of the last. Collectors love set number 1 because it's instantly recognizable. It's the opening page of the final chapter. It represents the beginning of the end of the longest running denomination in US history. But the real fireworks happened at the other end. Set 232 of 232 sold for $800,000. And no, it wasn't just because it was the last number. Set 232 included the original canceled dies used to strike the Omega cents. That changes everything. At that point, you're not just buying rare coins, you're buying the physical tools that created the final circulating cents themselves. One of the smartest questions I saw was whether those dies could ever be misused to make more cents. The answer is no. The dies are clearly canceled with large X marks. If they were ever used again, it would be obvious immediately. That's why set 232 separated itself from the rest of the auction. It wasn't just the last set, it was the last set plus the production artifacts. Now zoom out for a second. Across all 232 sets, the auction brought over $16 million for modern cent coins. That's not a normal auction result. That's a historic event. There's also a strange irony here. The cent was discontinued because it lost practical buying power, yet the final cents became some of the most valuable modern US coins ever issued and sold. 3 things drove these prices. Finality. Once it's over, it's over. Extremely small supply. Only 232 sets exist. And a story that anyone can understand in one sentence. These are the last circulating cents marked with the Omega, and the final set even included the dies. So here's the real question. If you had the money, which would you choose? Set number 1 for $200,000, the first of the last, or set number 232 for $800,000, the last of the last with the dies? Or do you skip the modern coins entirely and buy one monster classic rarity instead? Drop your comments below. We hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you guys in the next one.